got layup drills that are gonna help you absolutely explode your scoring around the rim. A lot of players work on their layups just doing them one certain way. We're gonna be focusing on doing layups that you can use and count on in game situations, not ones that are crazy flashy that you won't necessarily be able to use, but rather focusing on the details and the keys that are gonna actually work in game situations. So you're putting your time into something that'll help you boost your scoring. So the first drill, we're gonna work on something that really does not get practice enough, especially on your own. It's being able to go into a layup without a dribble off the catch, right? Something you do it a lot in games when you're cutting to the basket, and if you don't practice it, it's hard to get comfortable at it, right? So all we're gonna do for this is just roll the basketball out like you would when you're shooting. So putting this back spin on like this with your hands and putting it out there, and then trying to get it 1-2 step right into your layup, alternating back and forth. Okay, so left hand, and then of course doing it with the right hand, just to get the feel for not having the ball in your hands before you go into that layup, not having that control of going into the dribble and catching it on the fly and in stride. Be sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to give you a way to advance all this stuff and take it next level really quickly. So for the second drill, we're going to tire you out a little bit and work on another overlooked thing with your layups. This drill is B. It's a drill that is going to be tough. It's simple, but tough. We're going to start from the top of the key. All we're going to do is put a timer for 1 minute, and we're going to go regular layup left hand, regular layup right hand, back and forth. But the key is we want to try to get as many as we can in. So we got to get the ball back up top, try to minimize our dribbles, get right back here, get back up top, get right here, okay? So this is almost like running lines, but we're trying to get to the rim as quick as we can. Now that is something that does not get worked on enough with players. They'll do their layup line layups, and they're kind of like this, right? Maybe you'll try to jump really high on them, but getting to the rim fast is something that doesn't get trained enough. As we all know, in game situations, there's times where you got to get to that rim fast to get that layup off. And if you're not practicing it, that's why you probably feel uncomfortable in games and aren't able to either A, get to the rim quickly, or B, make the layup. So do this for 1 minute, going alternating left hand and right hand, and count how many made layups you had in a minute. Every time, try to top yourself. Next drill is going to help you quickly add a level of versatility to your layups. So with this one, all we're going to do is come back in, but we're going to go left, right on the right side, but we're going to plant so we're jumping off both feet. So that's going to give us a little bit more stability to take contact. So this is really great for game situations where you know there's a defender here and you're going to have to take some contact, or you need to protect the basketball by bringing it out more to the side. This 1-2 and jumping off 2-foot type jump is going to help, but it also is going to give you the option, if the defender doesn't come back in front of you and they stay more here, to jump and still go forward with that momentum. So we're not jump stopping, we're going left, right, but keeping that left foot down, so we kind of have options. Or if we needed to, we could always jump more to this side. So you can go ahead and work on all those variations, but for starters, I would just go left side, left, right, into that layup. Come back up, go to the other side, go right, left, into that layup. Okay, back and forth. Fourth drill, we're going to switch a couple things up. We're going to spin the ball to ourselves at the top of the key so it comes right back to us here, just so we can get in the habit of doing a catch, and then when our defender's trying to close out, quickly attacking to get past them, you'll be able to get a lot of layups off this. And then from there, we're going to come in, and we're gonna go in for a reverse layup. So more of just like a cross the basket type layup. You can change these drills up though and do them from different angles. All of these, really, you don't have to do them from the top of the key like I'm showing you. And that way you could work on more of a full-on reverse if you're coming more from the side here to get that layup off. But all we're gonna do is rotate which side we're rolling it out to. Okay, so left side, drive left, right side, drive right, get your reverse layup, okay? And one thing to focus on with this is when you're starting, If you notice, I went goofy foot on that. So when you're starting, try to get your steps. So if I'm gonna finish on this left side for the reverse, I'm gonna go left, right, so I'm finishing left hand, left foot. But as you get advanced and you've got that comfortable, whatever gets you to the rim quickest, do that like I did on the last example. So for me on that last example, the quickest way to get to the rim is going right, left, jump. That's sometimes something you'll want to do because that'll give you a couple options. Number one, to get to the rim before the defender gets a chance to block the shot. If you're slowing down to get your steps right, sometimes they'll be able to get back in front of you. And having this opposite leg up actually gives you a little protection for your defender so you can get that shot off a little cleaner. Fifth drill is something that players don't hardly ever work on, but it's definitely important for you to do. We're gonna go half speed all the way until we know we can get a quick 1-2 steps into our layups. Something that's really effective and deadly for beating defenders because they don't know you're gonna go into the layup until it's too late, or if they're trying to stay with you and time you, you can get that little burst to get past them and get the shot off. So all that would look like is this. Okay? Just pushing off hard on those last 2 steps. Almost half jog, walk all the way. Get the last few steps nice and quick. The way to take all this stuff next level is this YouTube video. It's gonna show you 5 different reverse layups. Do those with these drills. Change the angle so it's a little more comfortable and natural to do a reverse like that in a game situation. Click that like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon to catch the newest videos, and I'll see you in that video next.